Hello students, in the last lecture we have seen the proportional, then integral and derivative controller. Also their electronic versions, that is the controllers using the op-amps. In this video lecture we are going to see two composite controllers, that is PI and PD controller. So first is PI controller. The PI controller is a combination of the behavior of the integral controller and proportional controller. So as we are having the combination of both, it will have the combination of both proportional controller and integral controller. So the fast reaction and compensation of remaining system deviation will be achieved using this PI controller. So for this reason, PI controller can be used for a large number of control systems. In addition to proportional gain, the PI controller has a further characteristic value that indicates the behavior of the integral, that is the reset time or integral action time. So here it is the response of PI controller. So first is the system deviation, that is input error. Then manipulated variable y, that shows the output. This control mode results from a combination of the proportional mode and the integral mode. The output expression can be given as P of t is equal to Kp-Ep plus Kp-Ki into integration of Ep dt plus Pi0. Here Pi0 is the integral term value at t is equal to 0. So we can call it as the initial value. So here the reset action of the integral contribution is shown. How the reset action takes place as we have added the integral controller to the proportional controller. See, in the first diagram there is error, okay, and in the second diagram there is the controller output. So first proportional, the dotted portion shows what will be the output, what will be the controller output if it is only proportional action. Then second dotted output shows what will be the output when it is only integral controller. And the third dark line shows the output of composite controller, that is the output of proportional plus integral controller. Now the characteristics of this proportional integral controller. When error is 0, the controller output is fixed at Pi 0. If there is an error, the proportional term contributes a correction and the integral term begins to increase or decrease the accumulated value depending on the sign of error and the direct or reverse action. So here it is the electronic version of PI controller using the op-amps. So here the proportional and integral controller are connected to each other, and the output expression or output voltage can be given as Vout is equal to R2 divided by R1 into VE, where VE is error voltage, plus R2 divided by R1 into 1 upon R2C. Here R2C is time constant, into integration of VE dt from 0 to t plus Vout at initial. Advantages of PI controller. It provides better stability to the system. Then it provides simplicity and directness in operation. It fully eliminates the steady state error, that is offset. Also it has good transient response. It stabilizes the controller gain. Then disadvantages. It takes the longer time to stabilize the controller gain than the proportional controller action. It suffers from oscillations induced by the integral overshoot. It requires excessive stabilization when the process has many energy elements or dead time. Thus, it is having some disadvantages of proportional and integral. Then next composite controller is PD controller, that is combination of proportional controller and derivative controller. This control mode results from a combination of proportional mode and derivative mode, and its output expression can be given as P is equal to Kp plus Kd into d by dt of Ep plus P0, where Kp is proportional constant, Kd is derivative constant, Ep is the error. So the PD controller is the combination of proportional action and differential action or derivative action. The differential action describes the rate of change of system deviation. The greater is the rate of change of deviation, that is the size of the system deviation over a certain period, the greater the differential component. In addition to the control response of pure proportional controller, large system deviations are met with very short but large responses. This is expressed by the derivative action or derivative action time, that is also called as rate time. So here the PD action is shown, and its offset error from the proportional mode is also shown. So in the first diagram there is the representation of error. So you can see the offset. Offset means the difference. Okay. Then controller output. So in the controller output you can see how the derivative response is there and how the proportional response is there in the controller output. So here it is the electronic PD controller. It is the combination of proportional and derivative controller electronic version, and its output can be given as Vout is equal to R2 divided by R1 plus R3 into VE plus R2 divided by R1 plus R3 into R3C into derivative of VE plus V0. Then advantages of PD controller. It allows the rise of narrower proportional band with its lesser offset. It increases the controller gain during the error change. It can compensate the rapidly changing error. Then it can handle the fast process load change. It can also compensate some of the lag in a process. So these are the advantages of PD controller. Then disadvantages. So it is having very less disadvantages. So its only disadvantage is it cannot eliminate the offset of the proportional controller. So this is about PI controller and PD controller, and in the next lecture we will see the third composite controller, that is PID controller.